Breaking news for you viewers. Ethiopian PMRB today addressed a special regular session of the House of People's Representatives HOPR. He made a very important announcement about talks with the Tigray government. Tigray People Liberation Front led Tigray government. What did he say? Who will lead negotiations on government side? When will the negotiations start? An MP asked a question about participation of Eritrea as well, that Eritrea should be part of negotiations too. We'll have a detailed look at PMRB's address, questions and answers at Ethiopian House of People Representatives today. First viewers, today was 13th regular session of Ethiopian House of People Representatives. Yesterday, government announced that on Tuesday, PMRB will take questions from members of parliament. So session started today. And PMRB shared details about his government's performance for the last 4 years. Firstly, he said that road infrastructure has been developed. When he took charge 4 years ago, roads length stood at 13,000 kilometers. Now it has increased to 22,000 kilometers. So more roads have been constructed. He talked about sugar production. That capacity of sugar production of the country has increased. It was 200,000 tons. Now it stands at 360,000 tons. He talked about the capacity of feeding the people. He said that now Ethiopia can manage 3 million breads per day. He's saying that wheat production has increased. Then he talked about journalists and activists who have been arrested in the past few days in Amhara region. We know that journalists like Solomon Shome, Dasalin, Damascus Dasalin, Miaza Muhammad, and some activists as well, Maskara Mabira, Tina Bale, and several other. Thousands are in prison in Amhara region. These arrests were made after the start of a law enforcement operation in the Amhara region. He defended this operation. What did he say? He said, these arrested persons are not activists or journalists. They are trying to destroy national institutions. That is why action will be taken against them. And he said that 3,500 defectors were arrested in the last few weeks in the ongoing operation, and had they not been arrested, they would have created havoc. So he justified the ongoing operation in the Amhara region of Ethiopia. Then he was asked a question about talks with a French newspaper, Le Monde, published an article that Ethiopian government and Tigray government were due to start talks in Arusha, Tanzania. Rumors are going around about talks. What did he say? The most important part of his appearance at the parliament. Firstly, he said that Ethiopian government would never hide any negotiations with Tigray, with the stakeholders. Talks will be in public. Secondly, he said, yes, a committee has been formed which will work on the details of negotiations. Who is leading this committee? The committee is led by Demeke Mekonnen, Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister of Ethiopia, who is from the Amhara region. The committee is working on details these days. Will this committee lead talks? That's not clear, but he just said that a committee has been formed which is working on details about the negotiations. And in the next 10 to 15 days, the committee will complete its work. And after that, I think talks will start. So he is confirming that Ethiopian federal government has formed a committee to start talks with Tigray People Liberation Front. A leader from the Amhara region is leading this committee. When will the talks be held? Who are the members of this committee? Where will the talks be held? No details shared by the Prime Minister. But Le Monde's story has been partially confirmed. Le Monde had claimed that talks would start at the end of this month in Arusha, Tanzania. So, government is confirming that talks will be held. We saw a statement from Tigray government as well 2 days ago. Tigray government also said that it was ready to work with Ethiopian government for peaceful solution to the conflict. It means both sides are indirectly confirming that in coming days talks are going to start to resolve Tigray conflict. Very important, very positive, very encouraging development. Ethiopian PMRB is in control now, viewers, after the start of operation in the Amhara region. He has silenced dissenting voices. Fano is on the run. Amhara leaders who have been supporting Fano, they have been sidelined. Demeke Mekonnen group is against some extremist groups in the Amhara region. That is why Demeke is leading this process. PMRB is now calling the shots, it seems. That is why he has now the confidence to make this public announcement that talks will be held. That committee, if committee has been formed, it means that talks will be held. Now, it's not a secret. What remains to be seen is the agenda, the members, where it will be held. Now, Member of Parliament from the Amhara region of Ethiopia proposed that Eritrea and Amhara regions should be part of the talks as well. His name is Dassalen Chane. Dassalen Chane is from Nama Party, National Movement of Amharas, the party which is seeing serious splits these days. He's from Gajjam, where an operation against Fano is underway. And a few days ago, he resigned from Nama's executive committee. He said that since Eritrean forces, Amhara regional forces were involved in conflict in the war, in military offensive on Tigray, so that is why they should be part of talks as well. Now, it's not possible that Eritrea would be part of talks, but Amhara region is part of talks because Demeke Mekonnen is from the Amhara region. He is Amhara politician. So if Demeke is leading the talks process, it means that Amhara region is on board. Of course, Fano cannot be made part of talks. So Ethiopian government is backing the faction in Amhara region which is aligned with Ethiopian federal government, which does not have extremist ideas like Fano, like some other groups. So overall, we can sum up that this PMRB's appearance today at the parliament, it was meant to break the news about upcoming talks. Only purpose which I have understood is that he just wants to tell the people in advance that he's going to start talks with Tigray government. Interestingly, viewers, he more than once complained of external pressure. He said that Ethiopia is facing this problem of external pressure. It means that the action that are being taken, the measures which are being taken, they have something to do with external pressure as well. The pressure is from the West, from the US, from financial institutions of the world, from the EU, which want Ethiopian government to make progress toward the resolution of the conflict. They want unfettered supply of aid to Tigray. They want start of inclusive dialogue. They want start of talks between TPLF and Ethiopian government. So PMRB acknowledged that there is pressure upon the government. It is a problem for the government. Had there been no pressure, there wouldn't have been any talks, I think. So pressure seems to be working. And pressure is mainly due to poor economic conditions, poor situation of Ethiopian economy. Ethiopian economy is in shambles. It needs financial assistance. It needs loans, grants. That is why Western countries, US, they have realized that this is the best time to put pressure upon the government through stopping financial aid, through threatening that more sanctions could be imposed. And this is the time to make the government start talks with Tigray. I think he's acknowledging the pressure. At the same time, he said that people in Ethiopia want peace. They want their money to be spent on development, not on bullets. So if he has realized it, it's a good thing that PM is saying that there should be development. But if he is working under pressure, he is not sincere, don't know what would be the future of the talks.